welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca, the creator behind UI Becca, and I need to do a bunch more bulk prepping. I have a bunch of markets still upcoming over the next couple of weeks. I truly have no idea where the rest of that clip went. It's literally just vanished into thin air. But what I wanted to tell you was I need to bulk sew a whole bunch of Kindle e-reader sleeves, book sleeves, both in paperback and hardcover for my upcoming markets. I also cut out all of the fabric and batting for each of the sleeves to start the quilting process. So, honestly, not bad for what, like 25 minutes? I got all of the e-reader sleeves quilted, and I want to say, yeah, almost half, or just about half of the book sleeves, like the paperback ones. So not bad. I did get a comment a little while ago asking about my sewing setup, and let me just show it to you. So pretty much this is the whole setup. I do have I have a blanket on it, but I don't know what you call this. Like, it's not an ottoman. I guess it's an ottoman. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it, but it's definitely lower to the ground, and I like that mainly because one, all the other chairs I could have used that I have right now are just kind of too big for it. So I can like fit in perfectly, and I still have like a decent amount of leg room here, and that way like I can still get close enough to the sewing machine. I should have it, to be honest, like it kind of got pushed a little bit back, and then I have it a smidge closer. If I need to be, I can get up closer, and I'm not like hunching down like that. I try not to when I'm sewing, like, because then I notice the next day my back is hurting. So I just try to sit more upright and just kind of sew, and that way I don't like, it's weird not having like a back portion for the chair, which honestly is whatever. I don't really even care at this point. It works. It does the job. So I typically have my pile over on my mat here of my projects that I'm in the process of. So I'll take one off the top, bring it over, start quilting it, and then as I'm finishing, typically I don't have stuff sitting on here as everything falls off. And because honestly, because this ottoman seat is also so big, I can move it over to whatever spot, but I can put knocking everything over. So once I finish sewing, I can move my finished projects to beside me here, or I can also put them up here, which is a nice option. Or I can throw them on the floor behind me or beside me. So plenty of options, but I just thought I would kind of show you. And I do typically, it is kind of a little disorganized right now because I was doing some other stuff, but I typically have, there's a lot of scraps. I typically have my scrap bin over closer, but because we're just quilting and going, this is where I put like my loose threads or whatever. So typically I have that like back there, but I have my little bobbin case, and then I have my little bucket of all my clips just right here beside me. I typically have my scissors and my seam ripper beside me here. And I do have a pack of universal needles kind of sitting there, which should go away. But yeah, that is pretty much what I typically have beside me. And I also have pins that I normally put here that is primarily the setup. It works, it does the job. Last night I did finish quilting everything, and I also trimmed off the excess batting and cutting them all to size, from like the Kindle e-reader sleeves to the both of the book sleeves here. And I just also finished cutting out all of the linings for each of them. I still need to sew one of my little labels on to each of the pockets. I just wanted to kind of quickly update you on everything that I've kind of done so far, which I am so excited to see this fabric in a Kindle sleeve, and honestly book sleeves too. This one and also this one. So there's definitely a couple new fabric options and like just some new ones in general. I am really hoping I can finish these before my market tomorrow. However, it is currently 4:43. I did work earlier and I also had some other things I needed to finish before the market. I needed to make some more freebie stickers. Like, that wasn't a huge essential, but I do like to give out like little stickers and stuff here and there at markets. I still need to pack my car. It's kind of half packed. Like, I have my tent and my tables and my chair and one of my tote bins in there, so I just have to add like 2 tote bins, my wagon, and like some of my other display items. So that's pretty much it that I need to finish packing. And I also need to put away all the new products and put those in the tote bins, and I also need to put away my other book sleeves that I have pulled out. Like, this is currently what I have for Kindle e-reader sleeves. I have, as you can see, there are not too many, but there's still a decent few to shop from, even if I don't finish these, which I do think that is going to be a high possibility. I do only have 2 hardcover book sleeves, and I have a decent little chunk of book sleeves. I also had to restock my book sleeves and stuff over at Markets Ontario, my shelf space, because those sold out. And I mainly do believe, honestly, a lot of my stuff on my shelf did sell out over the past little bit. I didn't restock for a little bit, but it was also like school just let out, so I believe a lot of people were purchasing gifts for teachers and bus drivers and custodians and just like the school faculty members. So just giving them gifts, and a lot of people like to shop small, especially like for if they're able to, instead of buying off Amazon. And I appreciate it. I 100% I do every single time. But I just wanted to kind of quickly update you on everything so far. I'm gonna try to quickly sew on the labels right now and just get those done and just start and see how much I can get done. But I also have a couple friends coming over too, which I didn't anticipate earlier, and that was my whole plan was to just grind tonight and get all of these done and out. But unfortunately, plans do change, and that is a-okay. I also need to give myself a little break because I have been like sewing a lot in the last couple days, and I'm not complaining. I really enjoy it. It's just something where I can put on a podcast or listen to a book or watch a show or even just doesn't matter. And I can just quickly do it, especially for like quilting. Like it's such an easy task. You're just doing the same thing over and over again, so you don't really have to worry. But even with like, I've noticed with like the laptop sleeves or the book sleeves and the wallets, for example, or the vanity buckets, with those I can like, I've made them so much already, so I can just I don't have to look, besides looking for my measurements in my little notebook, I just know what to do. I don't have to look up a video and like, or look at my notes to see like everything I've written down, or just, so I don't have to worry about that, which is absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that I have eventually got up to this point where I just don't really have to think about it. I can just do it, which before I wasn't able to really do, because at this point I have been sewing for a year and a half. And I know it is absolutely crazy, but I'm a visual learner, and I think what really helped was I watched so many videos first before I actually initially started. So I watched videos on like different tools that you need, watching people thread their machine, just like even watching like people like sew simple projects. And I think that definitely helped because I was able to like see what they were doing, like, and I watched a few different tutorials on like making one item. Like my first item was like, I don't have them here, but I mean besides like the vanity, like the little fabric buckets, I also made like little pattern weights. I also made like a zippered pouch. That was like my fourth project. A zippered, like literally like one of these. That was one of my first couple projects, which, and I'm still shocked, and I've told this to people before, but like I heard the amount of horror stories I have heard about people talking about like there's zipper journey and like how difficult like working with zippers are. And don't get me wrong, like I still have days where like my needle breaks going over the zipper or whatever, like, or it's just whatever's happening. But I don't know, I have like since day one, I haven't had a single issue with zippers. And I think it's all the videos I watched definitely helped, because I was watching other people struggle and deal with their issues. So I'd watch them troubleshoot. And then I was like, oh, wait, that's how you do that. That's okay. So now I know how to do that, which I do think has made a huge impact, because like this, and I'm not even using, keep in mind, I'm not using a zipper foot. I'm just using my regular presser foot. Like I haven't used a zipper foot ever. I tried it once and I did not like it, so I just didn't continue. But I do think my zippers do turn out really well. I know a lot of people use like little tabs on the end or even on one side, but like my corners aren't too bad. Like sometimes they're not absolutely perfect, but I'm not complaining. And improvement can always be made, so I'm always here to learn. So It is currently 11:20 at night, and yes, I do have to get up at what, like 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for my market. But I honestly was kind of determined, and yes, I do know I did say earlier that I wasn't going to come back up and kind of sew some more, but that plans changed. So I did quickly sew up a couple of sleeves. I didn't do all of it, and I also pinned everything, so I have it all pinned up, especially not all the liners too. So I have some of them done, not all of them pinned. But I just wanted to quickly show you. I'm not filming on my normal camera. I left that downstairs and I didn't want to go down and grab that. So sorry if the quality's not the greatest. And I also don't have my mic, so sorry if you also can't hear me the greatest. But anyway, I did want to show you everything that I just quickly made before I go down and kind of go down and go to bed. See, I'm already ready for bed. I did 2 of the hardcover book sleeves. This is the first one, nice blue, and every single e-reader and book sleeve, they all have a front pocket, and just a nice simple blue and white gingham lining. Thought that adds a nice little pop of color to the inside, and I am actually obsessed with how this one turned out. There are loose threads everywhere, and there are blue all on this one, so excuse that. But it does have the nice pocket at the front. Here is the back, and all of them have my label down in the corner. And the lining, oh my goodness, isn't that so fun? And I have made 3 of the e-reader sleeves. One of the blue ones, a nice pocket, so you can put like your charger or whatever, or even like more stickers or like extra decorations to decorate your Kindle. In that front pocket, it is the same lining as the book sleeve, and there are threads everywhere. There is this gorgeous, this is just like creamsicle, like orange creamsicle, or like orange juice on the lining. Like, so fun. And like, we got the large version and then the mini. Like, that is so cute. Like, I am obsessed. I kind of want to make one and keep one for myself, or even in this one, because this one is absolutely adorable too. And front pocket as well, and just a simple green and white striped lining. So I did think this one turned out beautiful. Honestly, I do think I am obsessed with all of them. So I just want to quickly show you and give you a quick little update, and then now I'm going to go down and rest until my market, and then I will come back and finish these tomorrow or the next day. I have finished making all of the sleeves. I know I did quickly show you the ones that I did finish, which I made 5. One of them actually sold, one of the e-reader sleeves. So I will start with the e-reader sleeves, and there is a nice little variety of color this time round. So we got the nice yellow, and every single one does have a front pocket for the e-reader sleeves, paperback, and hardcover. Got a nice gingham, yellow and white gingham. Cute little size for your e-readers. And this is the first time I've done it in this fabric. I do still need to kind of get some of the extra threads off, but absolutely adorable. Next is this nice pink Hawaiian print. with a darker pink lining. We have a green floral with green and white stripes for the lining. Next is this gorgeous orange one, which I did show you earlier. And the lining, like, oh, it's gorgeous. Like the orange, I think it's like orange juice. I don't know. And then we got the blue one, which you already saw with the gingham lining. Moving over to the book sleeves, we got the same yellow with the same matching lining. We got another blue one that matches the e-reader sleeve, same lining as well, and the green floral. Every single one does, wrong corner, every single one does have my little logo in the bottom corner, the same green and white striped lining, and here is the orange one. Like the pocket blends like perfectly. And there's the back, the same lining. This is another one. Did you notice I pretty much kept the lining the same for all of them to match, like from the e-reader sleeves all the way from the book sleeves to the hardcover. Except for, I think 2 of them aren't matching, but that's fine. And here's the lining for this one. And this is the print that sold for the e-reader sleeve, which I am absolutely obsessed with this one, with the little gold dots. And just a simple green and white striped lining, same as the green floral. And last, I have all of the hardcover book sleeves, starting off at the top of the pile, which is the blue, which I did already show you earlier. And moving over to the orange, which you also saw earlier. I actually love this like combo. Like all of them are adorable in their own way, and I want to keep all of them. Do I already have a book sleeve? Yes. Do I need another one? Do I have an Kindle and not have a sleeve for it? Yes. So I should definitely probably make another one for myself, or even keep one of the ones that are here. I don't know. And we got the green floral, same lining. I would love to know which one you would keep out of all the ones, whether you would get like a book sleeve or like the paperback or the hardcover, and what print, because I would love to hear your thoughts. This one is still like so cute. Like such a great like going on vacation like little sleeve. And you could, depending on the size of your like iPad or tablet, you could definitely fit it in here. If you are wanting to get like a custom like iPad or like tablet sleeve, I can always make that. Or if you want to know the specific size, you can always find that out as well. And I can always add a zipper up at the top. That is an easy addition for all of them, honestly. Next is the gorgeous yellow. Same lining as before. And last, I have this same floral, which you already have seen. But yeah, these are all of the sleeves. It is definitely more than I have bulk prepped last time, and I love the fact that I have one option for each sleeve size, which is absolutely beautiful. And like it's such a good array of colors, especially for summer, because sometimes we don't want all of those blues or the dark gloomy colors. So to have some fun patterns like the orange, like I have been waiting to use this lining, and I am so glad I finally found a gorgeous orange print. So Anyway, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me as I bulk prepped all of these gorgeous new sleeves. I do have a couple upcoming markets, but other than that, I think I will definitely try to post some of these over on my Etsy page, because I know I pretty much only have like e-reader sleeves posted over there at the moment, but I do want to add more of my book sleeves, and so I just need to take the photos. Anyways, you should definitely go over and give my Instagram a follow. It is EYBecca. But other than that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!